It's lights out and we are racing in Moto2 here at the Sachsenring. Dixon has made a real good launch in the middle of that front row. Looks like the Brit will get the whole shot down and they go into the tight first corner. Arbolino's got away well too. Aegis gets a little bit of a nudge there from Aldeguer in the first corner. Vietti there, the pole starter in second. Arbolino now trying to go away, a long way around Aegis as they drop down through turn 3. Arbolino does pick off Aegis for fourth into turn 3.
We might not hold that for too long though. Aegis back through as they go around the Omega. Championship leader Sergio Garcia has had a very good first few corners. He's already right up behind his teammate Aldeguer. They run 7th and 8th.
Yeah, 4 places Garcia's gained already then on that short sweep to the first corner. He was obviously aggressive as well, wasn't he, on the brakes as Arbolino tried to come from a long way back. That's a real ambitious move. On the inside of Aegis he goes, squeeze the Aussie out to the paintwork as they go through. Aegis just slams the door shut now. Top end of the Sachsenring circuit through the fast turn 10. Bank it hard right now through the jaw-dropping turn 11. Vietti it is though that now leads.
Tony Arbolino up into the podium positions just as he was in the very early going of the Dutch TT in Assen a week ago. The Tony Arbolino of late 2022 and 2023 might well be back among us again. Yeah,
podiumless since that victory in those awful conditions down under in Australia in Phillip Island last October. He was second here last year to runaway victor Pedro Acosta. He's only top 6 in 6 previous visits to the Sachsenring. Further back then we see our top 2 in the World Championship. Flick it left through turn 8. Agora still has the advantage over Garcia. They're fighting for P7. Here comes Aldeguer with a proper Deutschland dive bomb there at that final corner. Up into second place then goes the 54 bike. The Bosca scorer frame of Fermin Aldeguer.
Yeah, they're all lapping in the 123s at the moment in that leading group. Aldeguer late on the brakes as he sweeps across the front wheel of Tony Arbolino. So it's Vietti still holding the lead. Look at it all kicking off in the background as Joe Roberts went a little bit wide there as he was battling with what looked like Darren Binder further back. So that looks like Roberts losing ground. He has indeed dropped back out of the top 10 again.
Drop down now through 11. Aldeguer fancies this. Yeah, he might even make the move here. Look at the corner speed he got on the bottom score chassis through 11. Who's the strongest on the brakes? Into 12. It's Aldeguer. Got the inside line. He hits the front for the first time.
Yeah, Senna Aegis that time getting sucked in and going a little bit wide. Arbolino might be about to take advantage here and move him into second place. So it's been a rough couple of corners for Celestino Vietti from first to second and now down to third. Aldeguer knows he needs to maximise this opportunity, but Tony Arbolino is not going to let him have this easy.
Arbolino probably thought about it. Aldeguer's gone a little bit wide. It wasn't much of a gap there, but Arbolino does snap on through. And here comes Aegis fancying it as well. Vietti goes through as well. So that's a bit of a nightmare into that lap 7 for Fermin Aldeguer. Down on the brakes into turn 12. He was leading that German Grand Prix. Now he's back in third under big pressure from Aegis and Dixon behind him.
Here comes Garcia now getting into his groove. He's on the inside of Gonzalez. Dixon on Aegis, so changes for the lead, changes for fourth and changes for sixth. Look at Tony Arbolino, who's trying to get his head down here as Vietti goes a little bit wide and opens the door for Fermin Aldeguer, who's going to have the inside line now as they go up through turn 8. Tony Arbolino, halfway around this lap, has put a third of a second into the pack immediately behind him. On to lap 10 of 25 then, and still 2.1 seconds covers your top 11 in this Grand Prix. Look at Agora in the background, having a go at Gonzalez as Aldeguer comes back through on Tony Arbolino, so Fermin Aldeguer regains the lead once again.
to right on circuit as they go three abreast, 4-5 abreast, ages through on Dixon. What happened to Aldeguer coming through 11? Something must have happened to the Spanish teenager, dropping down through on the fastest corners around this circuit. Aegis now fancies a nibble on Aldeguer going through the final corner. After all the drama, all the chaos there in that final sector, Vietti finds himself back leading this German Grand Prix.
Not for long he doesn't. Here comes Tony Arbolino now at the inside of Vietti. Of course, both repeat Moto2 winners in the past, but not for quite some time. Tony Arbolino back in front, Aldeguer regrouping in third, then it's Dixon Aegis, and that has all brought the empty helmets MSI Boscoscuros right into the picture.
Crazy race this. Diogo Moreira over the line in 8th place.
He's seventh
and now he's gone through on Aguirre. This is brilliant, isn't it, by the Brazilian rookie? He came over the line 9/10 away from your race leader.
Look how it brings him right up alongside Arbolino.
You can see Arbolino is getting wheel spin as he came through 10 and 11. Just a little bit too much spinning up on that probably rear tyre. That lost that little bit of momentum. That was all it needed though for Aldeguer to sweep back into the lead. Vietti, a group ganging up behind the Italian here, which is being led by Dixon. Aegis in 5th, Moreira a sensational 6th place here for the Brazilian rookie. Aguirre in 7th place. Big moment for Arbolino. Looked like he might have lost the rear. I've just been watching Arbolino. His rear tyre is giving up underneath him over the last 2 or 3 laps or so. Something happened. He must have had a rear snap sideways going through 7. This is what happened then to Tony Arbolino. Yeah, he lost the rear as we thought he would do. Looks like he's suffering. Last lap on the way then here on the Sachsenring. Surely Aldeguer has just his 2nd victory of the season to follow up his win in Jerez. 2.5 seconds clear he was of Dixon, who looks like in a safe 2nd place. Can Vietti somehow defend? He's at the mercy of that fading rear grip on that Pirelli tyre. He is somehow doing an outstanding sideways. Again he goes.
Watch it to 3
through
again.
turn 2.
Here he goes.
Here comes Moreira, he just runs that tighter line. And then look at that Vietti. Vietti leans properly on Diogo Moreira, and now here comes Aguirre. They're 3 abreast. You can't do this in the Sachsenring. They're through turn 5 and 6. Look like Aguirre had a big moment as well there, and somehow it's still Vietti hanging on. Aguirre building and building for a late podium charge here. Big championship points at stake for the Japanese rider. He's going for the slingshot through 11. Look how defensive Vietti's going to go, trying to run the inside line. Vietti, they squeeze each other down into turn 12. It's still in the hands of Vietti. What a battle this has been for the last place on the Sachsenring podium. Fermin Aldeguer will win the German Grand Prix here at the Sachsenring. 2nd win of the season for the Spanish teenager. Jake Dixon's going to be 2nd, and Aguirre is going to win an epic battle.
If you can't get enough MotoGP, click here to subscribe.